Anthony Williams. And he's a young man. Amen. A young man who is concerned about the community and the people. Amen. And you don't find him this young, right, like this right here. And so we're just honored to have him, receive him as he comes to us now.
New Springfield Baptist Church, good morning. It's an honor to be in front of you all. This is something I've dreamed about. Let me apologize earlier. I kind of broke the offering line. I just was so excited to give. When I was little, I never really had any money to be able to give sometimes. So this time it meant something different to me to be able to do that. When I was young, I never understood why it was even important. You know, but as a 32-year-old, I sit here understanding that I have these things because of God. For so long, I fought the passion that he was calling me to be able to help others for my selfish needs of wanting to be in front of people. And it wasn't until I really opened up to the point that he was using my skill set for me to be able to impact everybody. That's when it really kind of broke me down to make sure I understood that my purpose was bigger than even I saw. And it's been people pouring that into me since I was little, but I couldn't see it. So it wasn't until a little background on myself. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I've been here for 16 years. Georgia is what taught me how to be a man. I learned business down here. I learned Southern hospitality down here. I went to college in Mississippi at Alcorn State, HBCU. You know, we kind of run the swag for my people that's from HBCUs in here. And the main thing, also, I'm a White House national leader for the city of East Point on the Ward A side. I recently stepped down from that position to be able to announce that I'm running for councilman of Ward B, which is this area actually. So my thing getting into this is to be able to protect our lives. The same thing Jesus fought for, which is to make sure that we have a safe environment for our kids to grow up in. Can we all agree to that? Our children are dying. I don't think we understand that sometimes, but our kids are dying. We're starting to see homicides as young as 7 years old. Okay, so when I saw that and I was starting to see it happen more and more, I started to take meetings with police officers to figure out what's going on. He's telling me that the demographic and the age he's locking up is 15 to 19. So not only are our babies dying, but they're also going to jail. Okay, meanwhile, our politicians, COVID has given them the 2 years of an excuse to not to even show up to do anything for our communities. While we have to beg and tag on Facebook and antagonize for help when their salary is taxpayer money. Their voice is supposed to be representing you all. So I'm here to tell them that will happen no longer. Now we are telling the police that we want police reform, but we also want protection. Okay, protection that's slipping so bad that you even see the city of Buckhead willing to split from the city of Atlanta because they're not being protected. So that shows you how big of a fight this is, and it's not just us. We cannot allow politicians to manipulate us while being able to live lives telling people that we don't want the police while they also have private security. They can't have those two things. We want the same protection that everybody else wants. And we know our kids need protection. I'm seeing on Facebook, dogs are getting stolen. People are breaking into cars. We can't even go to sleep. I moved down to Georgia to get away from the things that are going on in Chicago. And in 16 years, I'm starting to see the same ugly head divisiveness that will stop the Southern hospitality that I've grown to love. And that's when God told me, look, it's time for you to stand up and take the backlash. Sometimes I'm an Uncle Tom to people because I say these things. And they tell me that means that I don't care about black lives. But if you okay with a 7-year-old being violently murdered, then you don't care about black lives. I'm here to make sure that kid goes to college. And the only way to do that is to provide an environment where that child can thrive. So again, my name is Anthony Williams. WinWilliamsWin.com is the website. Anthony Williams, Ward B. On Facebook, you can find me there. And if you give me a chance, I promise you I will show you why you can win with Williams. Thank you for your time, you all.
Come on, give him a rousing round of applause. Young man. Young man. Amen. You got my vote already. Amen, amen. If you ever need me for anything, just call me. Amen. Y'all don't know that can be our next president of the United States. Amen. Amen.